started Inker Robotics 3 years back with a group of technocrats who wanted to do something for the society, make a change in the society, impact lives through technology, and ensure that we are able to reach common man at the grassroots levels of India and also across the world, so that we make them understand what this technology is and ensure that we are able to make people use this technology. So just to ensure that, so in the 3 years, what we tried to accomplish was that to create an awareness. And to do that, we started with the education sector, ensure that in the K-12 market, we are making some changes. So we were awarded the best RoboLab setup at the International Summit in IIT Delhi in 2019. We started working on a humanoid robot. We sold some pieces to schools in Dubai, and also there were orders from other schools as well across India and Middle East. Before the COVID struck, we tried to set up labs in schools and colleges. We did also do certain programs like robotic quotient, which is similar to the emotional quotient or the intelligent quotient. We have trademarked it so that we give people awareness on how robotics is working, and not only robotics, but robotics, AI, IoT, and other technologies. We did also, during the pandemic, start looking at our strategy and seeing how we could reach out to the masses, especially the students sitting at their homes, bored, or watching just the digital content. So we started using the Inker Phygital model, which I will also talk to you about. So this is where we started off in Inker. What I just wanted to highlight is we started with two verticals in mind. One was the education vertical, the other was products and solutions. We had our own products. We were also resellers or distributors for other products in the market. So we were more of a value-added reseller or a value-added system integrator, a VAR or a WASI kind of a technology specialist in this domain. So if you look at the educational domain, we started moving into a phygital model, wherein we said that there will be a physical box that will be delivered to the kids' home. The kids can sit in the home and start making or learning about robotics, and then move into other deep technologies like AI, IoT, 3D manufacturing, and things like that. So within a span of 2 to 3 years, the learner will be able to have made a small lab setup in their home. We were following a SaaS model, wherein the phygital content physical boxes will be delivered at the home. The digital content will be delivered through the website, and they can then learn at their own pace. And we brought in more of gamification or game thinking into this process as well, so that we make them more engaged. We also try to make them the content more like a story-like kind of a content, a movie-like kind of a content, because what we observed is people like to watch, even the small kids like to watch Iron Man, Avengers, and things like that. So that is how we modified the content, and this is what we are launching. We have launched right now into the market. We also, as I told you, we are also setting up labs, AI robotic labs in schools and engineering colleges as well. We also have our research platform, the humanoid robots, the quadruped robots, the kind of robots that can help not only students in schools, but as well as engineering colleges, so that they can use these platforms and learn about the current technologies and ensure that they are able to then take it into the next level in the colleges as well. So that is a bit on the edutech market that we are focusing on. The other market that we are focusing on is more of the products and solutions. So we are looking at the hospitality robots, which is more of the serving robots, which has a huge market in not only in India but global as well. And the technology here is basically using a LiDAR technology, not a line following technology, ensuring that we are able to give affordable solutions. So the solution starts in the range of around to 3 lakhs Indian rupees as well. We are also having personal assistant robots, which we feel that has a special value, especially when you look at Kerala market as well as the Indian market, where there's a lot of old age people alone in their homes, and their kids are very far away, so it's easier for them to communicate using a personal assistant robots. There is also a different market in terms of security and surveillance robots, especially when we look at metros, the airports, and other malls and things like that, where these kind of robots can be used in abundance. The only thing that we need to tackle here is bring in the ROI, return on investment, to the owners, and ensure that this is able to deliver and work along with human beings, because that is a fear that we are seeing when we're trying to enter into these markets that people have. Will it replace humans, and ensure that those kind of things will be eliminated? But we always mention that those kind of fear is something that we need to create awareness on, in terms of how to ensure that these things will work together along with human beings, because when computers came in, we saw that it does not replace the human beings, but people were working along with it, and efficiency has improved. So that is the kind of awareness we are creating. We are trying to do mass marketing. We want to reach out into the Indian market and then the global market as well. And we see that there is talent in the market to help us develop these things. And we're looking at support from other vendors as well, because alone we cannot do this. We need support from other partners as well in this, because there is an opportunity in every market that we have. And the reason why we started with the EdTech platform is, in 5 to 7 years time, be it a doctor, be it a lawyer, be it a chef, they're going to use these robots in their day-to-day lives. And it is important that we create that awareness right now, ensure that we are able to tap into that segment of people that is the young generation. That's it from my side. In terms of a few things that I wanted to get asked from my side is, we're still looking at China as the big market for sourcing these components. So there is where, if Taiwan can support in these kind of things, that will be an alternative purchase option for us. That is the first thing. Then we also wanted to understand if there is collaborations, foster collaborations, because what I understood from Ms. Lee's presentation was that they are the top 25 in automation and robotics. So if we could bring those kind of solutions into India as well, and it will be a win-win situation for us to partner with them as well in terms of these companies. So again, fostering collaborations with these kind of people will also help us. The third is basically talent utilization. So I told you there's abundance of talent here. So if there is some kind of collaborations that can be made, or partnerships that can be made with Taiwan companies, then in terms of starting a certain kind of production or software development here, that will also be welcome for us, because we are having expertise. Even we are a team of around 30 people, with people from the topmost universities from India who have studied there. So we have talent. So how we could utilize this talent in having these associations is something that we can look forward to. So thank you. That was from my side.